Hello everybody and welcome back to another Tekken 8 video. And in this video I'm going to be talking about my experiences after I think about like 3 weeks, maybe a month of playing as a completely new player to the game. And I'm happy to say that it's been going surprisingly well. And in terms of like saying like how I'm much of a new player. The only other Tekken experience I've ever had was with Tekken 7. I remember when that came out, that's when I got it. I got like the day it came out. And the only reason why I got it was because it was like right around the time of my birthday. And, I think I at GameStop was like, dude, you like fighting games? I was like, yeah, sure. I love fighting games. And I didn't really like play it that often, but I do, I do like fighting games. And he's like, dude, you gotta try Tekken 7, bro. It's like the best fighting game ever. And so I was like, all right, sure, let's try it. And when I started playing it, I was like, yeah, this is pretty cool. You know, the sound effects, man, like the characters, how they looked, everything was so cool. But then when it got to the actual, gameplay, I didn't like it that much, if I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like Tekken 7. And it wasn't because it's a bad game. It's just for me, like it was too advanced for me. I didn't really understand parries that well. I didn't understand, spacing, footsies with punishments, like nothing. Like I didn't understand how to do any of that, especially like frame data. Like I was like, what the hell is this? And so I never really understood why I was losing so much, and I kind of like just set it aside. I didn't even want to play Tekken anymore. But then, I started getting more familiar with fighting games. I started playing, Mortal Kombat X, Mortal Kombat 11, Street Fighter 5, and I got more and more a better understanding of how to play. So how am I doing right now after that amount of time that I've been playing? I think like what, maybe 67 hours, 68 hours. At least that's what, PlayStation says. I'm doing pretty well. I actually finally made it to Shinryu. It was supposed to be a stream where I did it, but for some reason the audio just wasn't sounding correctly. I ended up deleting the whole stream. But thankfully, we have these I guess you could say like these replays that Tekken 8 offers. So I could show you in the background like how that ended up going, and I was shocked because I was going against people who were higher level than me, and I ended up doing pretty well. I started like getting everything, and in my rage video that I just put out, you'll see like that was another stream that I was doing, and I was just losing it left and right because I could not, for the life of me, get out of Garyu. I kept actually demoting. I was demoting, then promoting, demoting, promoting, and it was just like this freaking purgatory. I just could not get out. And thankfully now I finally made it to Shinryu. So if I do get demoted, at least I get to Garyu and I have a chance to get back. So I'm happy about that. Honestly, I feel like that was like the biggest hump I've gotten so far. But like I started watching other videos. I started watching like some other YouTubers and like what they think the hardest rank to get out of was. And I remember I got Tekken 8 kind of late. I think I ended up getting it like maybe 2 weeks after it came out. So I was like, you know what, let me just give it a try. And I did want to start YouTube again. So because I think I started like posting back in September, and I stopped. I did it with Mortal Kombat 1, and I just stopped playing and posting because I just didn't have time to edit the videos like I do now. Like with work and everything, it was crazy. But now I ended up finding a good schedule on how to do everything. But with all that being said, I decided like if I was gonna take anything seriously or a game seriously, it's got to be Tekken. I love fighting games. I've grown to love the competitive side of it. I started getting more into like Evo. I started watching JDCR, Knee, and now FDX. I'm starting to watch him a lot more. Great guy. Like I think he if he represents what the Tekken community is, I'm all for it. I love supporting one another, even if it's somebody who beats you. Like I'm not afraid to say, yo, good job, you got me. Like now I just gotta learn a little bit more. And so far with Tekken, that's been mostly the case. I do have some people, saying like, oh, cheap player, cheap character choosing, like it's whatever, man. Like if people can't take the L, you know, personally, like I don't really know why you're even playing this game. Because for me, Tekken 8 is great because you can see what you did wrong. For example, like you're gonna see the footage in the background. Like the replays, it shows tips. Like if there was a move that you just kept getting destroyed by, the game will tell you how to counter it. And honestly, I wish there was a lot more games that could teach you how to do that. But there really isn't. But that's been my experience so far with Tekken 8. Today's video, I really wanted it to be shown the stream of me like finally getting to Shinryu. But again, the audio, I don't even know how many times I mentioned that, but the audio just got mixed up. But that's been my experience so far. I'm happy with it. I'm happy that it's going pretty well for me. I'm also happy that me posting again on YouTube, it's I've been getting some support with it, and that always makes me happy, man. Even when like one person comments something, showing me some love and support, it really does mean the world to me, because it shows me that I am doing something correctly. And anybody who's gonna watch this video, I really do want to thank you for the time. I want to mention again that I do stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So today I'm recording this on Thursday, so tomorrow we'll be streaming. I won't be streaming Tekken 8 only because Rise of the Ronin is coming out tomorrow, and I'm really, really excited to play that, and I can't wait to even come home and just like boot up everything to just start playing. So that's going to be the stream tomorrow. I won't stop playing Tekken. I am going to keep trying to rank up, and I'm still kind of trying to decide what I want this channel to be. I do want to focus on fighting games. There was a tournament I saw that they had today. I wanted to enter it. I'm not gonna lie, like I was so tempted, but then like I was kind of worried, because like I saw this other video where they were explaining how the tournaments work, and you have to be present at all times, mostly because like if it's your turn and you don't show up, like you're not there to respond, they will like eliminate you. So, and with my unpredictable life, I really didn't want to risk that. So tomorrow, hopefully, maybe during the stream, like after I play a little bit of Rise of the Ronin, I will try to, go for one of the tournaments that they have. I think they have one for at 9 o'clock or at 8. So I'm more than happy to try that out. And, I really can't wait. Like, I'm really excited for tomorrow. And for all of you who, watched this video all the way to the end, I really do appreciate the time that you've given me. I appreciate the love that you guys are giving out. And with all that being said, that's my experience. And this is Splashy, and I'll see you guys in the next video.